Good afternoon again. And first of all, I would like to thank you. Thank you for having me. It's my first time here on this conference, the OER conference. Yeah, and I really appreciate the chance to present here today. I proposed this paper together with David Eckhoff and Michael Keres. I am Barbara Getto. I'm a postdoc researcher on higher education development at the Learning Lab at the University of Duisburg-Essen. My focus is innovations in teaching and learning, digitization in higher education at the Learning Lab in Duisburg-Essen. I'm also head of a digital agency for North Rhine-Westphalia, the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia, where we promote e-learning. And I think you heard a lot about the governmental structures in Germany the past 2 days, so I will keep it really short. In fact, today I'm here as a researcher of the University of Duisburg-Essen. I want to present you our digital strategy and how we want to use OER to enhance our digital strategy and to enhance our overall university strategy, which is to become more open. You see our claim, the University Duisburg-Essen is in a development process of becoming more open, enhance outreach and educational equality. We want to be even more open-minded. So here, the brief outline of my presentation, what you can expect the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sure Martina will keep the time and be strict. Yeah, I want to say some few words about the context we're working in. Again, Richard and also Tobias and Ingo told you a lot about the structures in Germany. Since I want to talk about the University Duisburg-Essen, I will give you some of our objectives, of our characteristics. I will say something about this and how we want to enhance the overall strategy of our university with digitization and OER. So we have a lot of programs, mostly funded by our Federal Ministry of Education and Research at the moment, fostering digitization in higher education. We have, I would say, 3 fields. That's research on design and technology-enhanced teaching and learning, technical innovations, but also what has come to be a very important subject for a lot of universities and colleges is the question of how to develop strategies, digital strategies for teaching and learning. Not to have those single projects in different aspects of the university, but to put it all together and to support this. And also Tobias mentioned it before, the German Forum for Higher Education in the Digital Age actually has a new program where they support universities and colleges with the development of strategies for digitization in teaching and learning. The OER Info, we heard about it in several talks, is also one of the national programs to support open education. It's an information hub we are building up. But since I wanted to talk to you about the University Duisburg-Essen, I will move on to some facts on our university. We're a 2-campus university in the Ruhr area in North Rhine-Westphalia. It's a very densely populated, traditionally very industrialized region. We have a 2-campus university, 20 minutes by car separate the campuses from each other. We have a shuttle service for our students. They want to go from one campus to the other. We also have a sort of, it's called a freeway, a bicycle freeway, so the students can go by bike. I never tried it, I live in Cologne. Some facts on the University Duisburg-Essen. It's one of the younger universities too. It was founded in the 70s. With the merger in 2003, we became one of the 10 largest universities in Germany. So it was the University of Duisburg, the University of Essen, now we're together. That's why we have the 2 campuses in 2 cities. We have 11 departments. The humanities, social sciences, educational sciences, and economics would be the largest we have, and we also have a large center for teacher education. So what's very characteristic about our university are students. We have a very special, a very particular crowd. We have a lot of students with migration backgrounds, international students, many first-generation students, students that study part-time or have responsibilities as parents taking care of their family. This is for us, this is a very important subject. The University Duisburg-Essen was the first university in Germany who actually had a vice president for diversity management. So this special student crowd is something we take very seriously, and for us it is very important to find ways to create fair education to support every one of those students, independent of their gender or their ethnic or social background. So this is our framework, and this is why we need more flexibility for those diverse needs of those students. And because of this greater need of flexibility, teaching and technology-enhanced teaching and learning has become very important to us. We see it as a key to more flexibility, not only considering the study times or study places, but also different approaches, a different pedagogy. So the university has put in a lot of effort and a lot of money into funding programs for digitization in teaching and learning. For the past 10 to 15 years, we built up many programs to support e-learning and have been, I would say, quite successful. We have the Learning Lab doing research on education in the field of educational sciences and with digital teaching and learning. We have a support team at the University Duisburg-Essen that supports the faculty to produce or to how to use e-learning. We have also many programs that support the teachers at our university if they want to use digital teaching and learning. Also, we want to bind our digital initiatives more closely to the overall strategy of the university. So in 2014, we actually launched an e-learning strategy, is what we called it back then. And here again, the main objectives are flexibilization to achieve more compatibility of study and private life, and also the development, quality development for another use of the face-to-face learning times with more comprehension-orientated interaction and feedback, like inverted classroom concepts or integrating interactive experiments, including self-learning units, podcasts, and also making use of e-assessment tools. So the university has the will to open up, and we have programs to support digital teaching and learning. So now, to promote openness in the field of teaching and learning, the university has launched a 2-year project to develop its own OER-Strategy. And this is not one of the projects in the funding line from our federal ministry, but it's actually money that our university gave us to, for this 2-year project to support OER. But being a traditional presence learning institution and providing education for higher education for high school graduates and focusing on formal study programs, and if we say we want to promote this openness with using OER, with digital strategies, we have to differentiate. What does openness mean for a traditional presence university? We're not going to give up the exclusivity we have. We still want to give credit points. We still want to have formal study programs. So the scope of openness as an institution-wide objective for us still has to be discussed and has to be differentiated. So when I talk to you today about the openness we are trying to achieve, I'm talking more about a pedagogical level of openness. We want to foster the exchange of teaching and learning contents, teaching concepts, best practices to improve conditions for our students by using open technologies and collaborative, flexible learning. So some of the measures we do, some of the things we do, we're now facing the challenge of opening up our digital teaching and learning contents. First step is we're raising awareness. We're talking to our faculty. We're having workshops. We're giving them information. On our platform, we use Moodle at the University Duisburg-Essen. It's the learning management system we use. There are a lot of contents, a lot of online learning contents, but I would say none of them is licensed CC BY. And I think I would have to estimate how many people in our faculties actually know about how to not very many. But this summer we're having our annual teaching day with the subject OER, and we're trying to raise awareness, we're trying to give information, we're trying to involve our faculty members and trying to tell them what's in for them. So we're providing information, we're raising awareness. Also we have a technical part of this project where we are developing a platform where we can put all the contents. We're creating interfaces so we can use the contents we already have and make them findable, make people use them. And we give support for producing the contents. So this is it on one slide. Here you see our OER program, fostering the exchange of teaching and learning contents, teaching concepts and best practices, is going to enhance our digital strategy with more flexible learning arrangements, with the quality development, to then foster our overall aim, the equal opportunities for our students and educational success. So, thank you for listening, and I would be very happy to answer questions and exchange thoughts on this and ideas now. Thank you.